Glenn, Tim said a lot of you younger guys, well, all of you younger guys, you're used to winning. You come from winning places, so it's number one thing. Is that for you guys? Is that not big of a deal, or?
I don't think it's a big of a deal, but I think it definitely helps. You know, Mids come from Brewster and Nick; those guys come from prep school. They've been winning, and they're used to that. And also, me and Karis come from high school. Karis won a state championship, and you know, I've been on teams where we've been ranked pretty high, and you know, just had to kind of let some of the things go about the rankings and everything. So I think that definitely helps.
Is it not a big I mean, this is kind of what you guys came here to do, right? It's not a big shock or anything?
No, it's not a big shock. I knew this team was capable of winning, and you know, as long as we just play up to our standards and just do everything that we can off the court and on the court to succeed, we'll be fine.
Right over here, Jennifer.
Glenn, talk to us a little bit about Northwestern and the challenges they provide, and also just maybe the notion that now that you are number one, a little bit more of that target on your back. Obviously, you guys are unbeaten at home, and that's the goal, but just for them to come in and really, now everybody probably wants to knock you off.
Right, definitely. I think it was like that even before. You know, we're a team that we have, you know, that target on our back, and we're going to get everybody's best shot. But I love that feeling, and I love playing for a team like this. And with Northwestern, they're a great team. They have a great coaching staff, and their offense is very hard to guard. So as long as we prepare like we did last time, and we all key in, focus in on what we need to do with Northwestern, I think we'll be fine.
Andy?
When the last time you guys played Northwestern a couple weeks ago, you all came in here and said how difficult that game prep was. Have you noticed kind of a smoother transition into this week, especially with the younger guys?
Yes, definitely. I know us 5 freshmen, that was pretty tough for us to kind of get the hang of on defense, you know, and going through that process once has definitely helped, you know, and that's one good thing about playing them twice, you know. Now we just got to continue to pick up on the mistakes that we made last game and execute off those.
Mike?
You guys have talked about trying to not pay attention to the ranking and all that. That's got to be pretty hard to do, right? How do you actually go about doing that, or is that just not actually possible?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's great for our fan base, great for, you know, the fans and everybody back at home who pay attention to the games, and, you know, it's a good thing to have, but at the same time, you can't get caught up too much into that because, like I said, I've been on teams where we had rankings and didn't necessarily finish the season like we wanted to do, you know. So I've learned from those mistakes of being ranked so high and paying attention to that, and I think that's one thing that we just kind of let it go, you know, let it be out there in the media. But within this gym, we just need to stay focused and continue to get better as a team.
What's the most difficult thing about actually accomplishing that, of blocking things out? Because I'm guessing it's probably harder than you're making it sound.
Right. You know, nowadays with all the media, you know, Twitter, Facebook, you know, a lot of people are talking on there, and everybody's kind of talking about how great it feels, you know, to be number one since, you know, Fab 5 era. So I think just try to block as much of that out as possible, you know, and staying focused is the hardest thing, you know. So as long as we do that, we'll be all right.
Andy?
Even so, was there kind of a smile on your face when you first saw the number one?
Definitely. You know, all 5 of us freshmen are in the basketball class, and our teacher kind of announced that when the rankings came out. So, you know, a smile got brought to our face, but, you know, it's business, and the hardest thing is staying on top. So that's our goal, and that's what we're going to try to do.
What was the reaction in class? Was there cheers and stuff?
Yeah, we got a little bit of round of applause, you know. Everybody's excited, you know, and our job is to try to stay on top, like I said, and keep our fans going.